Welcome. I'm Curt Bonk from Indiana University, and my colleague is...
Hello, I'm Elaine from New Zealand, and we are here to welcome you to our course. So, hello.
Not only is it a course, Elaine, it's a free book that they can all download. Adding some tech variety or not. So you too can have a free book, whether it's in English or in Chinese, to use in your classes. So right now you might want to go to TEC-VARIETY.com and download the book. So we'll go through in this brief overview some of the aspects of this book, the framework, the pedagogical innovative strategies that we utilized in this book that came out in 2014 called Adding Some Tech Variety, 100 plus activities for motivating and retaining learners online. Right, Elaine?
Yes, so welcome to this course. Are you new to online teaching and learning? Are you a new trainer, or perhaps you are a new teacher, or maybe you are a more experienced online teacher who's needing some ideas about activities that you can make use in your online or blended practice? So this course is about motivating and supporting online learners, where you will find that you will find this framework that we have put together in 2014 to help and guide you in your practice.
We have 6 modules set up. We're just in module 1 right now, but when you get through this course, you'll have gone through all 6 of these, and hopefully you'll learn some things that you can incorporate in your course, whether it's building interactivity or engagement or more variety. There are 10 motivational principles. You don't have to use all those 10 to make your course more successful and more engaging for your learners. You have to really think about what works for you and your students, your particular population that you're working with. We'll offer you the opportunities. It's your role to pick from them.
We know that most educators really care deeply about their learners learning, but they just lack the confidence, or they just need some ideas to move them forward in their online or blended learning practice. So one way forward is to get an understanding and the skills in terms of how to motivate and engage your learners in an online context. So in this course, we have put together the principles from our free book, Adding Some Tech Variety, and they are structured in these 6 modules. So in modules 1 and 2 is where we find the conceptual as well as the foundational ideas that lay the basis for the framework, whereas modules 3 to 6 is where we will talk about the 10 different activities for each of those principles that you can apply in your practice.
And so as you go through the course that we've designed for you and go through the book, you'll see terms that come up, and we'll define those, or we'll help clarify them and explain those for you, whether it's the term like motivation or some aspect of learning theories. But there are basically 10 motivational principles that are in this book that we want you to not only learn the theoretical aspects of them, we want you to apply them in practice and have them become part of your teaching arsenal when you teach in online, blended, or face-to-face environments. So what do we have, Elaine?
Definition.
Definitions. Everyone loves definitions. So we start with what? A definition of human beings. Well, human beings are goal-driven creatures, and therefore we tried having a book about being goal-driven when they're working in online environments. What are they directing their energies towards? What kind of goals do we want to establish within our courses that help learners succeed? Elaine will explain the principles here about the Tech Variety framework. As you can see on the left in blue, it spells TEC, variety.
So our framework, the Tech Variety framework, is actually an acronym for 10 motivational principles to help us understand more about human learning and motivation. And it will also help you as a course educator or instructor or a facilitator to motivate your learners so that they learn and engage more deeply with their course and context. So each of those blue colored letters stands for each of the principles. So we have T for tone, E for encouragement, C for curiosity, V for variety, A for autonomy, R for relevance, I for interactivity, E for engagement, T for tension, and Y for yielding products. Now, you don't necessarily have to use all of these principles all at one time and in that order, but we can choose ones that are relevant for your context. And Curt will talk more about this as well.
And we also want you to think about the degree of time, risk, and cost. Some of you are going to be very comfortable with things that are higher risk because you've taught online previously. Others will not have taught online or only have limited experience in teaching online. So you might pick those things that we list as low risk, low cost, low time, and hopefully those things that have some degree of learner-centeredness, give power, autonomy, and control to your learners. And so you'll see in this book and in this course a couple tables that will list the degree of time, risk, and cost for each strategy. We also talk about the learning theories that are embedded within the different activities that we've selected. We won't go through each of these theories because we don't need to teach these to you, but I just wanted to explain that we're eclectic. We picked more about creating a learning environment than a particular method or a particular theoretical approach. Some of those involve more thinking about your thinking, what's called metacognition. Some more involved with engaging learners to interact with one another. So we embrace all theories within this approach, and we welcome you as you go through the modules of this course to think about how you can enhance, refine, extend, and engage your learners in new opportunities and potentially even transform what's going on in your classrooms so as to help your learners succeed. So Elaine will have the final comment here.
Yeah, so welcome on board the course. We really hope you enjoy the course and will find the TEC-VARIETY framework a useful one to guide you in your practice. And we wish you every success in your online teaching and learning journey.
Good luck.